The German IRIS-T SLM TADS might be one of the best placed SAM systems in WarThunder right now. In the German tech tree, it gives Germany one of the most competitive lineups in WarThunder. With the IRIS-T SLM TADS, the Leo 2A7, which is considered one of the, if not the best tank in WarThunder, and the Eurofighter Typhoon, Germany is actually a very competitive country or nation in top tier ground RB now. So the thing with the IRS-T is that it is a very formidable AA. I do believe a lot of players have said it's one of the best AA in the game right now, which is true. It is a very solid AA platform. I personally still truly think the Claws is the best SAM system in War Thunder, especially given the 9X. But the IRS-T SLM is definitely a close second, if not even better. Now, it does fire, if you guys are not familiar with it, does fire the IRIS-T missile, and that's a very, very capable missile in War Thunder right now. It has some really insane range, which I find actually kind of crazy to be successfully hitting aircraft at 12 to 13 miles that are notching and actively defending from the missile. Not a lot of other SAM systems can do that. And like I said before, with the IRIS-T actually being in a nation that has such a solid lineup around it, it really leaves this to be one of the better AA in the game. Now, I will say something I dislike about it is the fact that it has the massive radar dish right on the top. It is a larger bus system. I mean, it's literally like having 3 flak rack rads sitting back in your spawn. They're very similar bus design. I don't like how large it is. I understand the other AA systems like the Spider especially are also very large. Fancier is very large. But it just is one of those, it's a larger target. You're more likely to be hit by incoming rockets or missiles or bombs or shrapnel in this way. And also keep in mind that you do also have to avoid tanks playing as these new AA systems. And that giant radar dish just kind of screams, "Here I am." It's not really a big, nerdy thing or a terrible thing. It's just something to think about, keeping in mind that you are a much larger system. Now, as far as it actually plays in War Thunder, it's a pretty solid vehicle. I like it. I mean, playing it very limited in ground RB simply because I prefer testing and making the videos in customs because you can actually focus on it being an AA and not going up against tanks and everything else. But I will say, it's a fun missile. I've played it a bit in squibs, or squadron battles, which is just 8v8 realistic battles. And it has some insane range. Once you see things with your radar and get it locked, you can pretty much immediately fire. And the missile, unless they actively defend really hard, the missile will hit them like 8 out of 10 times. It is a very, very interesting system that has a lot of capabilities against these new air, and it really just makes air sort of almost unplayable because, immediately upon detection, they're within the firing zone. Now, yes, these missiles can be notched, they can be flared, you can outpull them. Most missiles you can. It's not a guaranteed kill, but it is a cool little thing to think about, that it is making air much more harder to play, and it gives Germany access to a really interesting AA system. Anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments on the IRIS-T. If you guys are not already subscribed, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing. Join the Discord link down below in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.